Hey guys, it's me, Crazy Auto Chris here at Jungie Automotive in Hiawatha, Iowa. And here behind me, I have a brand new 2024 Mazda CX-50 Select. So let's show you all the cool standard features and functions now. All right, so here we are on the outside of the Mazda CX-50 Select. Now, as usual, we're gonna walk up here to the window sticker. We're gonna reduce some of this glare, or at least we're gonna attempt to, so you guys can read this at your own pace, okay? There we go. We're gonna pause the video right about there. Now you guys can see up top is a 2024 Mazda CX-50. It's going to be the Select. As we come over here to the left-hand side, you can see the fuel economy. We got 24 for the city, 30 for the highway with a combined of 27. Down on the bottom center, it talks about the safety ratings, almost 5 out of 5. Who doesn't love that? You'll find more information online too as well as you do your online research. Now right up here in the top center, it talks about where the vehicle's made at, for parts and assembly and all that. Then over here on the right hand side, it's going to talk about your standard features and functions. All right, so what I love about Mazda is when you look at all selects, they're all going to be equipped the same way for standard features and functions, but you can see on this window sticker you can accessorize these too as well, and we actually get these shipped in from Mazda that way, and it actually reflects on the window sticker unlike some other makes. Okay, so for example, for accessories wise, this one already has the black lug nuts with wheel locks on it, already has a retractable cargo cover, and Mazda says the price in those. And then it also comes with the weather package. You can see those items, what the weather package includes, then also the price and how it affects your total price. Okay, so I just want to point that out for you guys to be fully aware of that. So when you go out there and test drive those, doesn't mean that every single Select is going to have those accessories on it, because it wasn't shipped that way, but you can get those installed if you want to. Now we have a nice Ingot blue metallic. I'm going to throw some additional color options up there. Then also there's going to be a surplus charge for that color, so you guys be fully aware of that. Okay, comes standard with 2 key fobs. We'll walk here towards front of the vehicle. All of your safety features comes standard. I'm talking about your lane keep assist, your lane departure. It's going to be a Mazda cruise control, stop and go, also known as adaptive cruise. You also have the smart braking. I'll throw all the goody information right up there. We'll get blind spot with rear cross traffic alert. Now we're going to have a 2.5 4-cylinder engine in here with a 6-speed automatic transmission. I'm going to throw horsepower and torque up there so you guys know what you're playing around with. We're also going to have LED headlights. That's going to be nice. I love how the wipers are down underneath the hood line. Nice big grille going on right here. We have rain sensing windshield wipers that come standard. You can turn those on or off pretty easy. I have a video showing you guys how those play in effect. We'll come right over here to the nice 17-inch alloyed rims. Then we're going to take a step back here so we get a side profile of the vehicle. You can see what it looks like in the shade a little bit. I'm going to throw some exterior measurements up there so you guys can see how it compares to you guys' current vehicle than other ones out there in the market. And let us know down below in the comments, will it fit in your garage, will it not? Now for the heck of it, I want to get the other side profile just because the sun's beating down that side. So you can see this particular color in the sun and the shade, stuff like that. Take a look, it's a really nice unique color. I love how the light just kind of bends around and curves around that blue. Alrighty, so we're gonna have a little bit of chrome action towards the back, but it's gonna be mostly a black finish around the windows. We have rear tinted windows, as you guys can see. We have body colored handles, and then we have a nice black side mirror with a turning indicator integrated right in there. On the side mirror, we're going to have your blind spot information system. So let's say you're driving down the road and a car's in your blind spot, that's going to light up. Then we have a turning indicator on while someone's in your blind spot, it's going to alert you. You can change the setting on that too as well as you see fit. Now we also have the smart entry. So let's say the car is all locked up. You get the key fob in your purse, your pocket, your jacket, walk up, put your hand in the handle, and it unlocks it for you. You can keep that in your pocket. Once again, you'll see I have a little indent right on there. Put your thumb up there, it locks it all up for you. So now I can walk away with confidence knowing the car's all locked up, or I can simply have the walk away auto lock feature enabled. All right, so let's say I have it enabled, I have the key fob with me, I shut the door, I get 10 feet away, boom, it locks all the doors. I never have to second guess. Did I lock my doors? Did I not? I just know with confidence it's locked up. Now you cannot accidentally, whoops, lock your key in the car too. There we go. I shut the door. does a little beep, it automatically unlocks right there, so you can't accidentally lock your key fob in the vehicle.
Don't forget to hit the like button, which helps Crazy Auto Chris.
All right, we're gonna come to the back. Once again, the car is unlocked. You can simply push this door right in. Your gas tank opens right up. Pretty nice and easy to access. When the car is all locked, this is locked. We'll come to the back of the vehicle. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So we got a nice chrome tipped dual exhaust going on here. We have a little bit of badge of honor, all-wheel drive. You can see you have the CX-50 going on. We're going to have a backup camera from this point, and then we're going to have a rear tinted window, of course, and then a wiper back here. Why not, right? Now, right down below is going to be your release for your hydraulic liftgate. This bad boy opens right up. Before we dive into all this, I'm going to throw some interior cargo space so you see what you're playing around with. So as life happens, you can say challenge accepted. Now this is going to be all those goodies for the accessories, have the vehicle cam that it comes with. For this particular one, where do we touch base about that? Like the all-season mats, you got the cargo tray, you got the rear seat protectors in here. We're also going to have the roadside assistance kit. This also has a retractable cover, so that's kind of nice. So I can pull it right up here, I can shut this, and people mind their own P's and Q's or keep my stuff out of the sun, my groceries, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is take a moment, pause the video. I want to get all this stuff out so we can properly show you some more stuff in here, okay? So I'll be right back. All right, so now we have everything removed so we can see what it looks like, just basic standard without all those additional accessories. So we'll get in here, take a quick look. Now down below is going to be your spare tire, so I'm going to pop this open. You can see where that's located at, and also you have those additional tools you may need for those unforeseen events, so you're set up for success to change your tire if you need to. We'll fold that right back down, pretty nice and easy. We're going to have some courtesy tie downs, one here, right over there. And we're also going to have a 12-volt plug-in over here on the left-hand side. Now you have a little hook action and another hook action on both sides, so that's going to be nice for garbage bags, stuff like that. You see you have another hook from there and up there, so you have 4 hooks. Now we have a nice light bag here, and then you can fold these seats down pretty nice and easy. Hold that little lever action and then this little lever action and see how far those seats will come down. So as life happens, you can say once again, challenge accepted, load it up and get on the road. Now that's going to be spring action, so that's just release. So to actually fold these bad boys up, all you have to do is come right over here. It's super easy. Open up the door and fold them up. Done and done. All right, so since we're back here, let's talk about the interior. Before we get too far though, let's throw some interior measurements up there so you guys know how much room you're playing around with. Make sure there's enough room for your friends, pet, cargo, or whoever is brave enough to tag along with. Challenge accepted. Again, hop in and let's go. So we have a nice little leather action. You guys know about power windows. Some additional cubby space down below. We have a nice combination going on here between cloth and leatherette, so that's kind of nice. Good pattern going on. And then for those with car seats, hey, look, they're easy to find, easy to buckle in from there. Leather, you're gonna have cup holders, holds right back up. I love how every single seat belt is actually on the seat itself instead of hanging up right up there dangling in the way. We're gonna have a courtesy pocket right up here. We have a couple USB plug-ins so everyone can keep their technology well charged, and then we have adjustable vents. That's gonna be the back seat. All right, we'll load everything up there. We're gonna jump up right up front. So let's get going. All right, so we're going to open up the driver's side door here quick. We're going to take a moment and look at the door. You'll see we've got some nice soft touches throughout here. You're going to have power windows. You're going to have your power locks right up there. And then get your mirror selector between left and right. The light will light up on the button once you have it selected. Then you have your D-pad to adjust your side mirrors. You're going to have a way to lock your windows. If any young whippersnappers in the back or maybe a misbehaved husband, they're playing around with windows, you can hit that and it'll lock them out so you can't play with the windows. We'll come right down over here. You have a manual seat. It's going to be a pump action. To raise this bad boy, you just pump up. To lower it, you just pump down. You have the other one right here, lever. Pull that up so you can actually recline that seat. And then we have a squeeze bar underneath to slide forward and back. We got pedals to get A to B, and then we have your hood release right here. Let's pop that and show you some of those common courtesy stuff that you do on your own. All right, so here we are right underneath the hood. I'm going to show you guys a few things that you may have enough time to do on your own that won't take up a lot of time, but are very important to know where the location of this stuff's at. So for example, you have a nice blue cap here for your washer fluid. You have your dipstick right here, a nice yellow, and then we have the oil cap. We're going to have a coolant cap right here. Battery connections, easy expose, easy to access, brake fluid, and then from there we're going to have our fuse box. All right, any more of those advanced questions you may have, contact your local Mazda service. I'm sure they'd be glad to assist you guys from that point. Now we're going to do one more look over for those that have the capabilities and the skill set to work on their own car, so you guys can see a little quick little visuals. All right, now we're going to dive up front in the driver's seat. All right, so here we are. It's sitting in the driver's seat of the Mazda CX-50 Select. First steps, make sure you guys have the key fob with you. It could be in your pocket, your purse, your jacket, right up there in the tray. You guys get the point, just in the vehicle. From there, we're going to apply it onto the brake pedal. You'll see a green light will come right on. Push that button and watch everything turn on. Now the car's going to ding at you, beep at you a couple times to let you know to buckle up for safety, of course. We'll come over here to the left-hand side of the wheel action. We got a couple buttons. You got this button right here. As you hit that button, you'll see on the driver's interface, it says off. What it's going to do is turn off your lane keep assist, your lane departure, cross traffic monitoring system, your blind spot information system. So if you guys don't like that kind of stuff, you can turn that off with one click of a button, and that's where it's going to be at. Now if you do like those, we'll keep it on, and then you see this icon right there to let you know those are enabled. Now we're going to come over here. You got your traction control system button. So if you ever get stuck in snow or mud, stuff like that, you can turn that off to help you kind of get out a little bit, so your tires will keep on spinning till you get out. We'll click that button and we'll turn it right back on. Now you'll see you have a nice leather wrapped steering wheel. You have your release right down below. Pull that bad boy, and then you can push it in, you can pull it out, down and up. You guys get the point. Adjust as you see fit, and let's lock her right back in place. So once again, a nice leather wheel, feels pretty good on the hands. Now we'll come over here on the right hand side. We're going to talk about your Mazda cruise control stop and go. Some people call it adaptive cruise control. Okay, so now the button to actually activate this stuff, or actually make sure it's enabled to use, is going to be this right here. So when you tap this button, you see this icon right up there. It has a picture of a car with a speedometer and an arrow. It means it's available, you can use it. Now if you don't see that right there, you just have to tap this button. Okay, now your adaptive cruise control, or Mazda cruise control stop and go, is going to be that feature that keeps you at sync with the car in front of you. So for example, let's say you're driving down the road. Let's say you're going 45 miles an hour. The car in front of you is going 40. It will slow you down to maintain that set distance. And then once the car gets out of the way, you're going to resume back to your cruise control speed. All right. Now to set the distance, first thing, you got to make sure it's available. Check. And then you got this little toggle switch right here to toggle up and down. You see on your driver's interface screen, there we go, reduce some of that glare. I toggled all the way down. That's going to be the closest distance, and that's going to be the further distance as possible, okay, between you and the car in front of you. And all I'm doing is using this toggle switch. Now to set your cruise control, you can toggle up or down. Once it's set, then you can toggle up and down to adjust your speed as you see fit. So it's pretty nice and easy to use. All right. So yeah, that's going to be that controls right there for you. We'll come right over here. You got your voice command, you know, so if your phone's paired up, you're like, hey, call Crazy Auto Chris at Jungie. Boom, gives me a call. You can pick up incoming calls, hang up from that point, and then you got your volume controls from right here on the steering wheel. So you can toggle up to increase, toggle down to decrease, and you actually have this little icon in the middle. So if you just push the button right straight on, or it actually mutes your radio. So that's pretty cool. You can actually skip between your radio stations by clicking and holding up for a second or two to go between those two, and you can hit source to actually navigate between your different options between FM and AM radio. Now you got a little info button right here. We're going to talk about that because it's going to affect your driver's interface screen, so we can come right back to that. Now we're going to come over here to the wiper stick. I got to reduce some of this. I can't hide from the sun. It feels like everything is all blurry, so I do apologize, guys. I'm struggling today with this. All right, so on your wipers, there we go. We blocked it somehow. So you can see you have a couple of options right there. If you pull it all the way up, it's going to miss. Right now it's set to auto. You can see it's set to auto because the light is on. Okay, so if I actually add up one notch, it is off, on, and you go down one more, it's going to be low and high. All right, so you have adjustable and then rain sensing wipers. Now you're going to have the little twist right here for your rear wipers, so you got to twist those bad boys to get those adjusted from there. Okay, now we're going to come over here. Hopefully our vision's a little better. Yes, so we have auto headlights. You can turn those off, turn on your brights, turn in indicators and all that. So it's pretty nice and easy, straightforward. Now we're going to take a moment. We're going to talk about your driver's interface screen here quick. You got the little info button here. So let's talk about the button. So right now it's set to off. You can see that right over there. You know what? Let's move the vehicle around a little bit so we can reduce some of this glare. This try to. It's like no matter where I park, I can't hide from this, guys. That's great. Yeah, like I said, nowhere is safe from the sun.
Don't forget to hit the like button, which helps Crazy Auto Chris.
All right, apologize. So there we go. It's a little better. Yes, I can work with this. All right, so when you select this button right here, you see on that tab, you're gonna have a couple different options that are gonna pop up. So first one's on off, you got your speed right there, right? So when we hit it again, it shows a little picture of your car. So you can see your driver information, you have a compass, you can see what your average fuel economy you're getting for the vehicle too as well. So yeah, we're facing right now northwest, we're currently getting 7.6, so we've been idling just playing around with the car. Hit it again. And there we go. She's going to show you safety features from here. So right now they're not actively working because they're just white lines for your lane keep assist and your lane departure. And now if we had your cruise control, you can see those right there too as well. So that's going to be the information for your safety features. And then it changes your speedometer from a nice analog to a nice digital. All right. And as you hit that button again, it takes you right back to off. So that's what that button's going to be for. You're going to have this right here to adjust the brightness of your driver's interface screen. And then right here is going to be for your trip. So let's use the other hand. You see right now we're in trip A right down below. As you hit it again, it's going to show trip B. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to find a spot where we actually can see the driver's interface screen. So I'll be right back. All right, so we found a spot now that I can somewhat see, and you guys can see much better now. All right, so once again, you can see right down there, you have a trip B. So if I hit this trip button once again, trying to hold the phone and do this, you can see those options, right? So if I go to trip A, click and hold it, it resets it. So that's how you reset your trip A and B. All right. So now you can see your driver's interface. You actually have a couple ways to change the visuals on these options if you wanted to. So you actually go right over here on your center display. You select settings. You're going to select end vehicle displays, and then cluster display. Fuel efficiency range display is on set 2. You're going to go to type 1. So yours may look like this. So same information, just a little different kind of layout for you, or different visual cues. So once again, that's your gas tank, what you got for range. You got 40 miles to go. And then this is where you're going to get for your lifetime fuel economy, showing you how well you're doing for your fuel efficiency game, okay? So we're going to take a moment. We're going to back out here quick. We're going to talk about the dashboard layout. So we got my vent right over there, pretty nice and easy to use. Same with this one. So pull it all the way down to close these, move them around. I'm having trouble with the phone today. It's not focusing and all the glare. There we go. So we're set. This one, it's probably going to be yours, but we're going to argue about that, and that's yours way over there because I can't play around with that. Now, we're going to come right up here to the nice center display screen. To actually navigate through all this, you have the little wheel action right here. So simply scroll left and right to go up and down. To select items, you literally just push this button right in. So we can push it in, like right there, navigation. Navigation does not come standard, but you have an option to get navigation if you want to. You can do it at your purchase or after your purchase, whatever, but at least you'll get a compass with some more information right up there for you. We're gonna hit the home button, It takes you right back to this screen right there. Now to also do a quick point for navigation, you're gonna have that little button right there. It takes you right there to your navigation. This is gonna be your back button, and then this is gonna be for your music. All right. You tap it again, you get some options between FM, AM, Pandora, Bluetooth, and if you have something plugged into your USB, you're good to go. Now, once again, you guys are going to have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so that's going to be great. No longer plug and play. You come in, it automatically connects, takes you to Apple Maps, Google Maps, stuff like that, other compatible apps right up there on your screen. Now, I'm going to thumb through some of the stuff so you can see a couple things in here. This is the part where you actually choose to set your own ideal when you want to get the vehicle serviced, stuff like that. Entertainment, when you select that, you got your music option. All I'm going to do is push in the wheel. I can select station list. I can find maybe a radio station I like. To save that as a favorite, all I have to do is click and hold the star, and then go, it saves it as a favorite, okay? All right, so we're gonna back out here quick. Communication, you can pair multiple phones. One would be a priority, is gonna accept the incoming calls and make the outgoing calls. And then what you get down below is gonna be your settings, so that you can customize all of your safety features, your vehicle settings, stuff like that. Maybe later on I have a video that goes more in depth about that for you guys. Now we're gonna back up here quick. We're gonna come down to your climate controls. You're gonna have dual climate, so that's gonna be great. So my wife, she likes it around 70 degrees. I like it cold, so she's comfortable. I'm alive to do more of these videos just for you guys, so it's a win-win. Now, you can sync it by hitting this button right there. You can see a nice little green, or not green, orange light will come right on to let you know it's synced. You got the auto button, that means the car is going to do everything in its power. It's going to take control of the fan speed, other stuff to maintain that set temperature for you. AC is on, now it's off, now it's back on. You got your air circulation, you got your fan speed right here. Different modes. Front defroster, rear defroster. Power button, turn off the climate. And your hazard lights are right here if you ever need them. Hopefully you never do. And that's pretty nice and easy for your climate control stuff. We'll come down here. You just got a big tray action going on. Cup holders. Come right over here. We got a lot of stuff going. We got park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then you also can turn into a manual. So if you want to kind of go from that point, you can. You can see the light and everything changing. Come over, and then we're good to go. When you put the vehicle into reverse, your backup camera automatically displays. That's going to be great. Now, when the vehicle's in reverse, you will have the cross-traffic monitoring system. All right, so if you have that enabled, don't have it off. So when the vehicle's into reverse and a car comes from the side, it'll alert you and beep at you and say, hey, car's coming, crossing your path, so be careful. You have an M drive mode. So as you kind of use that toggle switch, you can toggle up. You go into sport mode. It's going to change the gear ratio, a little fun performance driving. You'll see the little badge of honor down below telling you, hey, you're in sport. Go down, you're going to be normal, and then we're going to have off-roading. It's going to change how your car is going to perform for that, you know, off-roading, trailing, stuff like that. We'll toggle it right back up to normal. We have electrical parking brake, so when you kind of pull this up, it locks it right in place. You can tell by the orange light. Then you also get it right up there. It says park. So your electrical parking brake is engaged. To deactivate that, you can't just push the button in. It's going to tell you, hey, you got to apply onto the brake pedal. So apply it onto the brake pedal so they know you're not accidentally hitting that button in, and it automatically releases from there. You have an auto brake. So your seatbelt has to be plugged in. Let's do that right now. Plug this bad boy in. There we go. We'll hit that. It's engaged or is available now. So when I put the vehicle into drive, you can see it's actively working. It says hold in green right over there. My foot is going off the brake right now. All right, vehicle's in drive. We're staying put. I apply on. Well, let's make sure no cars are coming first. All right, so apply onto the gas. We're going. Apply onto the brake pedal. Woo-wee. it stops. So, you know, for the stop and go traffic, stuff like that, for those that may have a hard time restraining, keeping the foot onto the brake pedal, you have a way to set you up. Now, that only works while the vehicle's in drive. It won't work while in reverse. So, just throwing that out there for you guys. And there we go. We can turn it off by clicking that button once again, and we're good to go. Okay. Foot on the brake, push that button in, it deactivates it. So we already kind of briefly talked about the controls for the center display. You got your volume knob right here for the music, radio. You actually can push this right in to mute it quickly, and if you push it in and hold it down, it will turn off the whole center display screen. Got a little button action. Pops these right open. A little tray for your phone. You're gonna have a nice little place to hide all my snacks from the kiddos, maybe quarters. We have down below, we have a couple USB plug-ins, and then this little outlet right here. Let's pop this open and move my hand out of the way so you guys can see. That's gonna be for the SD card for the navigation. Okay, that's where that will go. They got a little channel action right here, so when you have cords stuff, they're not getting smashed right in there. Nice soft touch going on right here. Glove box, boom, look at that, owner's manual, all kinds of goodies in there, big enough so whatever happens you can throw stuff in there. You have a little tray, so you got two different sections to put stuff at. We'll close her right back up. You guys know about a rearview mirror, nothing new, nothing reinvented. You got your map light for you over there. That's going to be for all the lights on the interior. And then that's just going to be the off button. So when I open up a door, none of the lights come on. But if I hit this again, you'll see those lights will come on. Where's that one at? Oh, there it is. Got turned around. All right. So place for the sunglasses. Visor check. Got a light, soon that opens up. Snaps right out. Both sides will have a light. So now I can make sure I can see. Snaps right off, and then there we go. All right, so that's the quick run around, quick version of the 2024 Mazda CX-50 Select. Hopefully this answered a lot of you guys' questions. If you found these videos helpful, please do me a huge favor, hit that like, subscribe, or even just leave a comment down below. That helps me out and helps the channel. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So,